A young boy sat on the edge of a quiet hill, staring at the distant mountain that touched the sky. His heart was heavy. He had dreams, big ones, but every time he thought about them, they felt impossibly far away. No matter how hard he tried, no matter how much effort he put in, it seemed like success was always just out of reach. His grandfather, a wise old man with years of experience behind his kind eyes, sat beside him. Noticing the boy's troubled face, he asked, "What's on your mind?" The boy sighed, his shoulders slumping. "Grandfather, why does success feel so far away? No matter how hard I try, I never feel close to my goal." The old man followed the boy's gaze toward the towering mountain in the distance. Then, with a small smile, he pointed at it. "Do you see that peak?" he asked. The boy nodded. "Let's say your dream is to reach the top of that mountain. It looks high, doesn't it?" The boy sighed again. "Very high." His grandfather chuckled. "Now tell me, what if you spent every moment staring at the peak, thinking about how far away it is, instead of actually walking?" The boy hesitated, then admitted, "I wouldn't move forward." The old man nodded. "Exactly." He picked up a small stone and tossed it down the path. Most people fail not because they can't climb the mountain, but because they spend too much time worrying about how far away the top is. They forget that the only way to reach it is one step at a time. The boy looked at his grandfather, his mind racing. He had spent so much time feeling frustrated that his dreams weren't happening fast enough. He compared himself to others who seemed to be ahead. He doubted himself. But in doing so, he had forgotten the most important thing. Progress isn't made by worrying about the future. It's made by taking the next step. The old man stood up and patted the boy's shoulder. "Success isn't about giant leaps, my boy. It's about small, consistent steps. If you focus on where you are now and just keep moving forward, one day you'll look back and realize you've climbed the entire mountain." The boy took a deep breath and stood up, looking at the path ahead of him. This time, he didn't feel overwhelmed. He didn't feel stuck. He took a step forward. And that step, no matter how small, meant everything.